It's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know again why I'm talking about like all the
pretty like the Japanese
all the pretty ones and like.
Let's talk about Pest.
Let's talk about Pest. Tell me a little bit about Pest.
Pest is Peace Eco Smile. It is a new short that Studio 4C did with Toyota. Yeah. So it's about these little alien eggplants that show up on Earth and start messing with this guy's life, and he's in love with a girl, and they drive a Toyota. What it has going for it is that it is done by Studio C. So if you remember Steam Boy, Kung Fu Love, all the animated shorts that Studio 4C comes out with all the time, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous. So the anime is very beautifully done. And it's really short, so you can marathon it in like a day.
Also, speaking of going back to some of the inappropriate-ish titles that we've kind of mentioned before, Naka-Emo, My Little Sister is among them.
That's yours.
Wait. So, it's...
Okay, I knew it was called Nakaimo, but I've never read the English subtext that we put on there. And I'm just wondering, Little Sister is among who?
So you know that movie, some of the other movies with like, what's his name, Chris O'Donnell, he's like the Bachelor, and he has like 30 women that he needs to choose from. Well, it's kind of like the situation, but this guy has to choose, someone to marry, but it's like one of his little sister, a strange little sister, and she's in the mix.
Does she know?
They don't know, so it's kind of like that Luke Leia thing, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more than that one scene in front of Han Solo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get real up in that.
So are you gonna be watching this, Keith?
I just described what's going on. Why don't you talk about Hakuoki? Let's move on. I think there's enough embarrassment already.
Do we have any Hakuoki fans in the audience? Yeah, so you know, she knows, but Hakuoki is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's a reverse harem. Feudal demons, hot boys. Really terrible things happen. Did someone say cowboys? No, hot boys! There's some
Cowboys, same thing, samurai, same thing, it's just,
It's really well done. What was that? Yeah.
It's a Shonen explosion.
There you go. You shonen explosion. And we do love the shonen. You love it, you know. So watch it. It's just made into a stage play, a musical in Japan, and go Kaisoga is one of the main characters. I'm just like freaking out. But
you're really blushing now. You're just like daydreaming off the side.
Anyways, I can't really say a lot about the series without giving it away, but reverse harem, demons, bad stuff happens, hot boys, you're gonna like it. Okay.
And cowboys.
There will be cowboys.
And so what we did was we released Moyashiman Season 2. It was called Moyashiman Returns. And so we had a whole bunch of people on the site. They were like, what the hell is going on? Like, so wait. Let me just read something. So wait, we can watch the second season if you missed the first. I'm sort of confused. It says Soul Cannon. They're excited for Moyashiman Returns, but they want to see the first season. So guys, for Otakon only, there you guys go. We're getting season 1. This is an exclusive. No one else out there knows except you guys. So if you guys want to tweet that out or just like let everybody know, you'll probably be the first on the block to let everybody know.
Can I go watch it? I've seen it. What?
Yeah. So Moyashiman Season 1 is coming. So it's very exciting. It's a very complicated show.
It is.
It's hard to wrap your head around. It's like, these are the molecules that make up yeast, which make up beer. And give you an infection. But, it's... here to make you guys feel awkward and uncomfortable.
Don't tweet that. Keep going where it says.
Moyashiman. But it's a great series, and it's you walk away actually feeling like you know things better, like at least the... Know all the things better. They start talking about the structural composition of like sake and wine, why it's so delicious.
So you can take this, go to your chemistry teacher and be like, this is my final project.
Exactly.
We're just gonna watch Moyashiman.
Yeah, and then you can actually probably cite it because it's
yeah, that's what I did. I was was write like about games and tell my teacher to do books. She doesn't know. Do a book report on Final Fantasy VIII. Whatever.
Now the secret's out there. Now people have to choose a different game. So we also have 2 new catalog titles that we're going to announce. First one is Angel Beats.
Yes, acquire all the anime.
That is coming out very, very soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that, as well as Elgro Cures. So we're going to try to roll those out as soon as possible. There's a few other titles in the pipeline, but we can't talk about those yet. I know, they're really sweet, but I know.
Like, think of the one title you want.
Well, no, I mean, no. It's a lot.
For me,
Okay, for you, I mean, maybe it's
so I'm sure they like it. Okay, anyways, you'll have to wait and see.
There's a lot of good stuff coming down the pipeline, so just stay tuned. Again, thank you guys very much for sitting through, listening to us jabber on about all sorts of anime fun and making inappropriate comments.
Keep talking about little girls.
Because you didn't want to talk about it.
Watch those ones.
Anyway.
Surprise time?
You know what, we got a prize for you guys.
Yeah.
So, one last thing I forgot to tell you guys. For the people that came in a little bit late, if you guys have these orange wristbands, throughout the entire weekend, as I mentioned, if we see anyone wearing these bands, we're not going to tell you when we're going to be walking around.
We might tweet it.
Giving out these prizes. We might tweet it.
Yes.
We might let you guys follow our.
If you follow Crunchyroll or @SailorB, I will be tweeting saying, find Oda, and if you're wearing a Crunchyroll band, I will have prizes. So find me, talk with me, be super nice, but I'll give you prizes.
If you don't have an orange band, you can come pick one up afterwards. And yeah, we'll just be giving out prizes all weekend long. Like I said before, if you see that Subway too, and you see us wearing these orange shirts, I might just be like, I'm gonna buy you a sandwich.
Yes!
Or I don't know.
Give you a membership.
Give you a membership, yeah.
Whatever, just find us if you want one of these. Actually, you might like then you might get a sandwich, like a foot long. One, you'll get like a half.
A half.
6 inches or something.
But let's see, should we do a Q&A first, or should we just go straight to the prizes?
Do the Q&A first.
Let's do Q&A first. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let us know, starting with
Step
in the front.
Come to the front if you are in the back.
So the question was, for Fairy Tail, why are we only playing the last 4 episodes? That is actually due to the publisher requests. Ideally, what we'd like to do is actually have all of our series, have them all up all the time. However, the rights holders have sent personal requests for us to only have a window for 4 episodes at a time. So once a new episode becomes available, the next episode kind of recycles down into the deep bellies of the archive. Unfortunately, we've been definitely working on trying to open it up again, and all the episodes will be streamed, but it's a slow process. But that's one of the main priorities that we have. Anyone else? Yes. Question was, do we have support for HD on Roku, and if so, when? HD on Roku is something, again, that's on our timeline. We have a lot of other things rolling out, like we mentioned with iOS, Android, PS3, but we're not, obviously Roku is like a huge part of how we distribute anime. I even have a Roku as well, so that is something that we're also working on as well. So I think, I don't have a timetable for it yet, but we can expect something hopefully maybe within the next year or so is our goal.
Ideally, we want to present the anime the best we can on each and every platform. And for any questions regarding, if you're going to get this, if you're going to get that, we do strive to get every title. We want a complete collection on Crunchyroll eventually. So even with Fairy Tail, that's why we're working very hard to get the rest of it. Because if you're new to Fairy Tail, you want to go and watch it. It's really right now only accessible to people that are caught up. So we want to get all of it. And it's up to Keith here to speak talk to the man.
I don't know, after that whole not being able to, I don't think they're going to be very happy. Any other questions that,
When you talk about when you had it on the PS3, does Crunchyroll have any plans to release it for the Xbox 360?
So the question was, we talked about PS3, Xbox, and will we have it on Xbox 360? We would definitely love to be on Xbox, and it's something that obviously is on our timeline. I hate to keep sounding like a broken record, but it's something that we're always working towards, and we've got a very small scrap of developers who are just working really hard at everything. So we're hoping for it, but yeah, one step at a time. Once we finish with PS3, then maybe we can start focusing on other aspects. But just all you need to do is just stay tuned to Crunchyroll for more information, and that information will be available to you guys as soon as we can. To the lady at the front.
You had started talking. Come closer. Sorry. If you do any review, whether it's a blog or on video, if you're an artist, if you do manga or doujin or fan art, things like that, there are avenues you can pursue with us that way. What do you do that you question? Oh, okay. We do have a job site on the website, and it'll say now hiring for things, and you can apply. It's really easy. Just send your resume to jobs at Crunchyroll, and maybe you can explain a bit more about that.
Yeah, so the question was more involvement in the ambassador program in terms of whether or not you're a cosplayer or not, and your question was more focused on licensing. So again, we have a large list of jobs, job listing on our site, and we're always looking for just very passionate, very experienced people who want to help the anime industry grow and work with Japan and a lot of Asian countries to help bring the content over and spread to the rest of the world. So the best avenue is to actually check out the jobs that we have available. We have a large listing anywhere from being a developer to an artist to being a cosplayer. That's pretty much like the ambassador fund. And so just, you can check all the job descriptions there, and if you feel that, you qualify for, a particular job, send us your resume, and we'd be more than happy to, follow up with you and talk to you guys, talk to you more about it. Thank you. I'm sorry, what? We have, let's see, for drama, we have, I'd say, like over 225, and for anime, we're probably cracking over maybe like 250, probably over 300 at this point. Over 300, so. And the monthly fee, so if you sign up at our booth downstairs, you get the first 30 days for free, and then every month after that is only going to be $6.95 for unlimited access. You get HD quality, subs, and then 1 hour after broadcast from Japan, and no minutes. So that's like, that's probably the best part about the whole thing. Plus, as you guys know, most of the proceeds that we get from memberships, we actually give right back to Japan, to all the publishers, the voice actors, the artists, and make sure that, they get a paycheck and so that they can eat, keep doing it, and keep making amazing titles. So awesome. Thank you very much for the question. There's someone in the back over there, in the corner.
Will you stream Makoto Shinkai's works again?
Will we stream Makoto Shinkai's works again? So every year, I think around March or April, we open up a lot of Makoto Shinkai's works, including Plays Promise on Early Days, 5 centimeters per second, Voices of a Distant Star, on our site, and we leave it open for about a week. Makoto Shinkai has been amazing.
Makoto Shinkai Week.
And it's called Global Shinkai Day, and it's pretty much lasts for a week, and that's the only time that we can open it up. He's been very gracious in allowing us to do that. Normally he would not let anyone do it, but he's been very cool about it, so we definitely appreciate that. So that's probably coming up in March or April, so that's probably the best time to watch it.
And then the girl that was next to him, did you still have your question?
I know you think the achievements, does it really matter about the achievements, or is it just for fun?
Okay, so the question was, when you're on Crunchyroll, you get achievements, and is there a point to that? Yes, it's just to get the badges. They're fun. Come on.
Yeah, they're just virtual items that you collected. Honestly,
It's like
I judge
Pokemon.
people by what achievements they have on Crunchyroll.com. So.
It's like Pokemon, right? You just gotta collect them all. They're like trophies on your wall. It's like.
But I mean, they're cool. I mean, sometimes they come up with cool, like, new badges and things that are only available, like, by competing in a certain contest and stuff. And I mean, I think it's fun. It just adds another element to the trading card.
Yeah, we're all collectors, so it's one more thing to collect, and doesn't clog up the shop.
They won't give it to me unless I actually do it.
Yeah, but it's just something fun. But we have a question over here. That is something that we would love to get. Actually, we gave away
We have signed
copies of the Blu-ray from a Global Shinkai during the last Global Shinkai Day. So we also have a script from that as well.
And
A signed script from
invitations to 5 centimeters per second. And they'll sign by him. So he sends us a bunch of stuff during the week, and we usually give away on our live show, or we'll do contests for it. So hopefully we'll have his newest work during that particular week, and also check it out because you can get some really cool rare stuff.
Let's see. There was someone over here, and then we're gonna go over here, and then back. So start over here. So the question is, from all the catalog and all the series that we have on our site, how long can we keep them on the site? Ideally, forever. As long as we're around, we want to keep that around and keep that up and running. Sometimes there are issues where we need to take something off because either they're going to make a DVD box set or there's special edition of something's coming out, and at which point we have to take it, temporarily take it down. But that doesn't mean it's necessarily gone because it has potential of coming back once the DVD is out and it's fully spread out to the rest of the world. But ideally, bottom line is pretty much forever. Cool.
So why are all of the episodes limited to 4 at a time in some cases? Why would you publish that?
So the question is, why 4 episodes at a time, and why would the publisher want to do that? I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's just, ideally, like we said, we want to make everything out there. I mean, have everything out there at the same time, because who wants to watch like 4 random episodes at any given point, especially if you haven't caught up. But, especially for like if the DVD is coming out or they have a special promotion coming up, sometimes there's an arrangement with a TV station. The content publishers or the rights holders want to actually hold off on keeping everything out there just to really help promote and not cannibalize on each of those avenues.
It helps us not carry over the same thing, and like we share licenses with other companies and stuff. And if they want to do something, we'll be like, okay, we'll back off, so you can do that, and they do that for us sometimes and stuff. Just so the anime, it's all about the anime. It's all about promoting the anime. Like we don't care about who gets to do it. We just like the show, so we'll go ahead and do that. And eventually, we do want to get it all out because we want everything, but we're working on it, and it's really hard because there are other people in the world.
But we'll take it one step at a time, and as is, it's not the best situation for us, but
we're still really happy to have Fairy Tail on our site, or in those series on our site at least a little bit.
Just a lot of people see it 1 hour after it airs as the priority. We had a question somewhere here in the middle, way back there.
Yeah, so I was wondering about the English locally localized titles. Are you guys in charge of that, or do the Japanese publishers do that? And I was also specifically about like Machikoibo Samurai Girls or Nakai Manga. Do you know what kind of thinking led that?
You mean the title itself?
So are you talking about like the English localization in terms of voice dubbing or like subtitling? Just the title. Okay. Again, it's whatever the publisher wants. Sometimes they give us titles that don't make any sense. We're like, yeah, that English is a little bit questionable.
Yeah, they sort of will give us like a template, an English template, and then we'll say, you should change this word to this, and then they'll check and see if it still retains the same meaning they want. We go back and forth for a while until we come up with an English, localization name that fits it. But it's all up to them.
Yeah.
We can suggest as much as we want, but if they're like, no, we can't do it.
I think there was someone like right down in the middle,
Yeah.
right there. What was the other one? What was the other question? So the question was about 2 titles.
Higurashi and what was the second one? I can't really hear you. Inibation?
Everything.
Oh, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, again, the whole licensing process takes a very long time, and like I mentioned before, before, like our goal initially when we first started Crunchyroll was that we wanted to get 100% of the titles streaming from Japan, and then 100% of the catalog titles. It doesn't necessarily always work out that way, but
every time a new season comes out, we go after all of them.
yeah.
So we try really hard to get every single show. That doesn't always happen, but we do try really hard, especially with things like Higurashi that we know have a large fan base, and some of the newer things as well. We try really hard to do that.
And then if you don't see it now, then that doesn't mean it will never appear. That means that we're still working on making sure it comes by.
Yeah,
So we're gonna take like 3 more questions and then go straight on to the prizes. Because honestly, that's what people are here for. Let's not get any twisted. Let's go 1 and then 2 down here and then 3 over there.
Are there any plans to add a queue feature to the mobile device app?
Are we gonna add the queue feature to the mobile device? I think we definitely should. That's just my personal opinion. We definitely need to sync up with our development team to get back to make sure that, but like these types of requests, with the HD on Roku, the queue function, these are like great pieces for us to take back with us and be like, look guys, we went to this huge, awesome panel, and these are what people want, so you guys better get cracking because there's some angry fans out there banging at your doorstep, and they will kick it down. You look like you can kick a door down too. I'm just saying,
We think of these things too, but all we can really do is go to the developers and say, hey, you should do this, and they might say, I'm working on these 400 other things right now, so it sort of gets thrown off the list. But I think we bug them enough. We can maybe speed that up.
Maybe we can try and speed it up, but like it's definitely good to know, and like for us to take back with us is like information that people want. So we'll definitely try our best to put it up as soon as possible. I think we had one in the middle over here.
Who was it?
Is there much of an imperative to get older series
Yes.
on the show?
Yes, there is, especially since I showed up. So, I'm a fan of like a lot of the older series, so we're starting to talk to the license owners of older things, just to sort of get them on the site. Recently we added, called in English. Well, we have Harlock and we have Galaxy Express 99. I really, really want Star Blazers. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I want the new one too. But so yeah, we are looking at older things now, making that more of a project because there is a fan base for it. Like, so we're trying to do.
Yeah, we actually a lot of times this is actually very frequent request that we get every time we do panels. Like people always ask about like older titles from 70s, 80s. We haven't licensed yet, and it's definitely hard to license, but it's something that we're always working on. And we actually have a giant wish list, so we're pretty much targeting all of those like every single time that we talk to a publisher. But sometimes the rights are a little bit tied up, and it's trying to negotiate that and make sure that it's okay to stream and try to change the quality.
Yeah, the quality is really an issue too, because what kind of definition can you really stream? Like Galaxy Express 999. It's going to look kind of funny, and then people that don't realize that it's not our fault might complain. So it's really hard to sort of get the quality assets to put that on our site as well.
And so, Naruto.
Really?
Thank you guys very much.
Yeah, that was a big win for us.
All right, so looks like our time is up, but we should give everyone some prizes. Try to get everyone prizes.
We're gonna do prizes. You guys ready for prizes? So our lovely Crunchyroll ambassadors are gonna help run the prize portion of the panel. So you guys can everybody get your tickets out. Tickets ready? No? What? No?
We have quite a few later on. How about let's have Cora pick the prizes out of the box and then Sasha will be the winner.
Ticket vending. We also have some shirts. We're gonna offer those off as well. If you do want a Crunchyroll shirt and you do not go in here, go ahead and stop by the booth. If you are a premium member, we will give you a shirt. And if you aren't, if you sign up for our free trial, you get a shirt and you get another raffle ticket and you get a prize for a shirt. So check out our booth. It's really fun. We also have a little mini theater where you can watch the newest titles. So, Sachi, if you could pick the winning ticket, pick a good one. Oh, switch it around.
Make it dramatic.
Yeah, ta-da! Here we go. I'll have give me the number.
Okay, ready? 174574.
Yes, sir! To the front! So we just grabbed a bunch of random anime prizes from our booth. We limited box and brought them over, so you're gonna get one. Random. What is that? 100, and the Gintama thing. Awesome. Thank you so much. Another one. Winner number 2.
174544.
You! Yay! Dude, those are awesome. No, wait. The notebook is really cool. The notebook is really cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Tackle him!
Let's not keep him waiting if you want to pick the next winner. Read it.
174474.
You won! Prize Central! They get so mad. They're like, stop taking the prizes, Victoria. I got I'm getting my shirts now.
174466.
Anyone got 2 6s?
Again,
At this point, I would just say, like, you know, maybe.
okay, one more time. 174466.
So close!
And that's why you should stick to the end of all Crunchyroll videos.
Okay, here's another one. 174540.
Yay! I love like the sound of people like getting angry, like after about the 3rd number. This year it just slaps and like it's really I don't mind doing this though.
And he got a lovely domo show.
174617.
Yeah! Okay, let's get 2 more winners, and then I think someone else wants to use this room.
174705.
Yeah. You won! You won! And now our final winner, remember if you did not get a prize here, stop by the booth and what you have to do is sign up for a free trial and then you get a prize for a shirt and a shirt.